New Year's resolutions have long been a way to take stock of what's truly important in our lives, allowing us to pause and reflect on the year behind us as well as plan for the year ahead. If living through a global pandemic has taught us anything, it's that we should not take people who are important to us for granted. Stay with us as we share our personal resolutions with you. All right, Jay, you and I
Yes.
have had some time to think and reflect upon the year gone by and also what we wish to achieve in this year, 2023. What are some of the things that you would like to share with our viewers that we personally intend to achieve before the year is over?
Well, health, I think, is paramount.
Mm-hmm.
So in health, I would say stay fit and healthy. And in that, there'd be a subsection of avoiding anything that it doesn't serve our bodies, it with limitation, not to try to go 100% or 200% after 3 weeks, 1 week, 1 month, fall flat, something that we can realistically hold on to.
Okay, so something that's sustainable.
Well, yes. I mean, I'm not going to say to myself, I'm just going to have no sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's okay if somebody wants to do that. I respect that. But I will say, I'm not dieting. I won't talk about it, but I know I'm not going to have the desserts. I'm going to limit. But if I go to we have a birthday party in the family, I'll have a bit.
Okay. So what you are saying is that you are going to be implementing some life changes, like lifestyle changes.
Lifestyle changes.
Right. So then they become part of our lives and then they're sustainable.
Yes.
Right? This is one of the reasons why a lot of people fail.
Yep.
Right? They begin with lots of great motivation and lots of great resolutions. But I think one of the reasons why they fail is, number one, they don't have sustainable goals. And number two, they give themselves a very short time. I want to lose, for example, 100 pounds.
Yes.
I personally don't, but there are some people who may want to. And they want to do it in like next 2 weeks. This is just an example, right?
You have to be realistic.
Right. And that, number one, is not achievable. And number two, it's not even healthy, right? But if we implement these things little by little, and there are achievable goals, and what's wrong with giving yourself 1 year or 2 years if that is one of your goals, right?
Incremental
changes. Okay, so number one is health. And what are you doing to do this? I know I personally have incorporated fitness training, something I wasn't doing before. So in the weeks to come, in the months to come, if you see some muscles here, then you know what happened.
Absolutely.
Right?
Look forward to it.
Yes. So there you go. So my goal in getting fitness training is not to become a bodybuilder. I just want to be healthy and strong.
Right.
And what about you?
See, I'm going now, because I have been quite disciplined in going to the gym, in riding the bike. But I think what I'm going to implement is what are the supporting factors around it. Sleep, proper nutrition, hydration as in water, de-stress, keep myself, manage stress as best as I can. This is what I'm going to focus on, for the work that I do will actually be effective. For me, sleep is most important.
Okay, well, there you go. So I'm focusing on fitness training. He's focusing on sleep because he wasn't sleeping enough. Okay,
I'm guilty as charged.
So there you go. All right.
Yes.
And number two, what I want to see us implement is get rid of some toxic people. We all have people that are toxic. And some people, you can't change them.
No.
Right? And they have no intention of changing. They wake up every morning with the intention that what can I do to make your life miserable, right? So we all have those kinds of people, right? So one of the things that I personally am going to work on is to get rid of the toxic people and not have any room for them.
Something occurred to me. You see, the word toxins is that we take things and we have herbs, and whether it's natural or doctor, whatever it might be the source, so we can take the toxins out of the body. Well, what's happening to the toxins in our mind? So by doing what you do, we actually want to detox our mind.
Absolutely.
We're not having people talking negative to us, talking down to us. So we're living, I'm not saying that we should live in the clouds. We should live in reality. But there's people that just want to see you come down. And that's, I'm going to avoid that. So my thing is mental, yours is physical, and together we shall absolutely succeed.
Amen. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, what is the third thing? We had identified a few more things.
Yes. So the first is fitness. The second is detoxification. The third thing I think is financial. Financial. So in financial, you need to set goals. We are setting goals, and whether it is to save money, what I would say is this: I'll just to give perspective. I want you to go deep down now as we are doing that. Not just what are you doing? You want to save $100, $1,000, or save or do something. But why are you doing it?
The why is very important.
If you go into the deep underlying motives of why we are doing our eating well, fitness, and financial, and it'll be different for all of us with some similarities, then you're going to get to the bottom of it. That's number 3.
So here's the thing. What I'd like to add to that is developing a healthy relationship with money.
Yes.
Right? There are two attitudes, and both of them are problematic, right? Extreme attitudes. One, there are people who don't want to have anything to do with money because they see it as a root of all evil. Money is not a root of all evil. It's the love of money which is the root of all evil. Okay? So that's one extreme. The other extreme is who have absolutely no regard for it. Right? So they just spend it all. Who cares about saving? Who cares about planning? Whatever money comes, I'm just going to spend it. Right? That's the other extreme. Right? So we need to have a healthy relationship with the money because money is important.
Financial is very important.
Right? Why? Because without money, who can do anything? But money in itself has little or no value. It is what it can help us achieve.
Absolutely.
Right? So we need to identify what those things are, earn enough money, save it, and then use it wisely to achieve the things that we want to achieve.
Yes.
So it's a very powerful tool.
It is.
Okay, next one.
So moving along with the F's, we've gone through the faith, we've gone through financial, fitness, food. I want to come to another F. F for faith.
Very important. Right? This is our personal goal. Those of you who have been with us for a long time, you know this about us, that faith is important, right? Because we are complex human beings, all of us, right? We have a physical body, we have a soul, and we also have a spirit.
Yeah.
And so it is important to pay equal attention to our spirits and to grow spiritually in our walk with God.
And I would just keep it simple. I'd just say 3 things you're going to do. Is it going to be read the word? Are you going to reflect every day with some focusing on the word and focusing on the Almighty? Third thing could be, attending your place of worship, where we made a commitment to attend. We have always been regular in our church service, but not just Sundays, but to attend, to be engaged, to engage in things that will give us a non-monetary, intangible return.
Absolutely. Because we are not physical beings who have a soul and a spirit. We are spiritual beings who have a soul and who live in a body. And I think this is a very important distinction.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, people don't pay much attention to their spiritual lives. And so, one of our goals this year is also to deepen our walk with God.
Yes.
And to that, for us, that is very important,
Very important.
and very satisfying.
Absolutely. So I've added one bonus. And that bonus is to expand my mind, but to do it strategically. Now, expanding your mind means exposing yourself to people, things, books, actually reading books or hearing audiobooks. So I am going to select I didn't give a number, I didn't give that, but I said I'm going to increase and read books that have meaning to me in all areas of the above, but just spend the time learning and reading and relaxing.
Jay is a voracious reader. He reads a lot. That's a good thing.
Thank you. It is.
Yes.
It is.
And so reading is a good thing if that is something that you may want to incorporate in your life, right? And we have an important announcement to make. In the next couple of months, we will begin to offer life coaching.
That's right.
Right? So right now, both of us are in the process of being certified. And once we are certified, then those of you who would like to take advantage of life coaching, we will give you an opportunity to sign up for that.
That's
as
right.
well. All right. Well, a very, very happy and prosperous new year from all of us here at Chai with Molly to all of you and yours. Stay warm, stay safe. And we're so happy to be back here with you.